That's right. Welcome into our great kitchen set. We have Mike and Eric here from Eastern Shore Fitness. Y'all dudes are looking pretty swole. I feel like I should have done like 20 push-ups before this segment just to get on your level.
Oh, come on now. You look like you could probably do 20 push-ups right now.
I'll do it. If we clear all this stuff out, I'll do it right on the thermidor cooktop.
We can do that.
Let's get it pumped up. And you know what? We're making a protein-packed dish this morning. Guys, what are we going to be cooking here?
We've got a marinated salmon with a citrus salsa. And we've also got a green bean almond stir fry. And then we've also got our fruit apple care smoothie.
So what I like about what we're going to be cooking in a little while is not only is it protein packed, but it's extremely low carb as well.
It's low carb, but it's some of the right carbs with some of the different fruits that we've got, and also some fiber from the green beans as well.
Sure. Sounds delicious and nutritious. What do we got going on over there, Mike?
I'm making a smoothie with some fresh fruit, strawberries, blueberries, Advocare, muscle gain protein, whey protein pack, and some water. What we've got here, though, more than anything, is everything is clean, what we call clean food.
Okay.
No preservatives, no additives. Everything's clean, readily absorbable by your body. So that's very important when you're trying to change the way you look or lose body fat.
Well, speaking of which, you can do that at Eastern Shore Fitness. Tell us a little bit about Eastern Shore Fitness, guys.
We're I would say kind of a hardcore gym in the respect that serious people come to us that want to make serious change to their body.
Right.
We're a place you come to not to just exercise, but to learn how and why you're doing the stuff. So when you've been there a while, you know, I'm eating this because of this. I'm exercising this to get this effect. You know why you're doing everything. It's not just come in and get worked and leave and come back.
Yeah, any exercise is always good, but what I've learned too at the times when I was exercising a little more is sometimes if you're just doing those kind of light routines, you think to yourself, hey, I'm exercising and stuff, you won't see the results you want. Sometimes you really have to make an effort to change everything. Change the way you eat, change the way you think, change the way you work out, and that's how you can see results. And you guys can teach them all that at Eastern Shore Fitness. So we've got our smoothie over here. We've got our salmon ready to go. The recipe for this is online. When we come back, the smoothie will be done, and we'll start to cook on all this other good stuff. Guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, Sarah.
And welcome back here to Studio 10. We are in the kitchen with Mike and Eric from the Eastern Shore Fitness Center. We've been talking during the commercial break. I'm getting some health food, good ideas of things to be eating, but we are going to be cooking quite the spread today. What exactly are we making?
Well, this is our marinated salmon with a citrus salsa. And we've also got some green beans. We're going to roast some almonds here in the skillet and toss those up really good. And then we're also going to have Mike's just finished making our fruit smoothie with our Advocare protein.
That is excellent. And one of the things we also discussed during the commercial is this salmon cooks up pretty fast. So this is a meal that may not take a whole lot of time if you're on a time pressure, time restraints kind of thing, right?
Absolutely. And so we try to fix a lot of meals that are very nutritious, but at the same time, for those busy families, we can prepare them very quickly.
Very good. Okay, let's start with, we've got something going on right here. So let's start over here. This is going to be our green beans.
It is. We're going to get our salmons roasted, and what I've used here, guys, is just a little bit of the extra virgin light olive oil, and I've also got some Smart Balance Light with some flax oil.
And Smart Balance Light would be like a butter substitute.
It'd be like a butter substitute, and that's what we prefer. And so I'm just going to get these roasted up and let those cook for a minute before I add the green beans in.
And how many, how much are we talking about here? Because I know with nuts, people say they're really good for you, but in moderation, right?
Right, that's right. And all nuts are good for you. We're using the almonds today. It's great to get some of those essential fatty acids.
Right.
And so you're absolutely right, in moderation.
Okay, so we have it just kind of filling the bottom of the pan. And then we get to make some citrus salsa?
That's right. And we've got some cilantro here. We've got some fresh cut bell pepper. We've also got some onion. And you can use whatever onion of your choice. I've got some jalapeno peppers here if you like a little bit of a spice. They're not necessary, but it's up to you. We've also got some fresh cut mango.
Mango is so yummy in salsas. You don't think about it necessarily as always being a salsa thing, but it's so good.
And finally, our kiwi.
Okay. Now, we have the recipe for you on our website, and that will also tell you how much of each of those ingredients we put together. What did you just add there?
That was orange juice.
Okay.
Just a little bit of orange juice, and now you can either use all lime, all lemon, or a little bit of both. And this really helps bring out that citrus flavor.
Okay, do you need to make this ahead of time and let it sit, or can you do this all at the same time?
You know, typically what I do is I'll get something started. I've got my salmon already marinating.
Okay.
And so while that was marinating, I went ahead and prepared the salsa, got it all chopped up and ready. And about the time that this is ready, we can just shift right over here, start give it a little stir to our almonds.
It smells so good in here. It smells, I can smell the lemon and the lime. Good smelling stuff. So the almonds need to cook, and then eventually we're going to be adding in the green beans. Why are these things good things to be eating? All of this comes together, right?
Well, we've got a blend here. You want to try to get a complete protein, which is what the salmon represents, a carbohydrate, which is the green beans, and of course the salsa has some carbohydrates too, and a healthy fat. So we've got everything we need in one meal here. Of course, the salmon also has omega-3 fats as well, so you're getting a kind of an extra dose of good fats in this meal. So it's a blend. You need everything together to make your body perform at its optimum.
And that's great to be thinking about, because a lot of times I know we try to balance, you know, you make your main thing and then you have your sides of fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. And this is, you're setting it up for us so it's already picked out. How long do we need to cook these?
Just a couple of minutes until they start turning a little bit brown.
Smells really good. And then we're going to add the green beans. But we're going to do that, add the green beans coming up in a little bit. Joe's going to join them back over here to finish up cooking in the kitchen. And y'all, this smells delicious.
Good.
All right. Thanks a lot, Joe.
We are back in our great kitchen set with Mike and Eric from Eastern Shore Fitness, and we just put this marinated salmon. What did you all marinate this with here, guys?
Well, this is a combination. We've got about a tablespoon of honey, 2 tablespoons of the low sodium soy sauce, also a tablespoon of the olive oil, and then we did some fresh ground pepper. And just stirred that up, mixed it up really well, and then let the salmon marinate it in it.
And speaking of which, how long does it take to cook this? What should you watch out for when you're cooking salmon?
You know, depending on the heat and if you kind of like it, you know, medium on the inside or fully cooked, typically you're looking at a medium heat on about 5 minutes on each side.
5 minutes on each side. All right, so we got that in there. We're going to watch that process here on Studio 10, but we've got a lot more to talk about when it comes to Eastern Shore Fitness. Mike over there, you were Mr. Alabama in 2011. Pretty impressive. Tell me all about that.
Well, I've been competing in bodybuilding for several years. Now I've stopped because I'm getting old. But I do a lot of training, one-on-one training. We do group training at the gym. Eric does quite a bit of group training. So, and my wife does training with women. We have a lot of people there that are qualified to do a lot of serious training.
And when you talk about qualifications, you kind of have a medical background as well.
I do. I was a paramedic for years and volunteered with the fire department and then went to medical school. My wife is an anesthetist, but during that journey and 5 kids along the way, we've got started in an AboCare business and did really well with that and leaned that direction and picked up training, which was a previous profession as well.
Well, when you're working out or have a goal to work out or get in better shape, it's good to work out with people who know what they're talking about. And it sounds like you guys have a pretty extensive background in this. All right, so one other thing we worked on this morning is this protein shake. Let me try this out, and while I do this, you guys tell the folks how they can contact you at Eastern Shore Fitness Center and where you're located.
Sure.
Well, the easiest way is probably to go to our website, easternshorefitnesscenter.com.
Okay.
Very simple. You can call 767-2845, but the website has all the information on there.
Sure.
And that's probably the easiest way.
All right, so we are going to continue to work on this salmon, and I'm sure after the show, this looks like it's going to be my lunch for today. Looking forward to it, guys. Thanks for cooking it up. Hey, check out their website. The link is on our website as well, so we make it real convenient for you. Get in shape. It's not too late to start their New Year's resolutions. It's only February, right, guys?
That's right. That's right.
Bust it out. I'm going to do like 30 push-ups now after that protein shake. It's all good. We'll be right back with more Studio 10. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.